That's an emergent property of central nervous system. So this doesn't actually work the way that he wants it. John, first of all, I can't believe this comment right here. Numbers are a description of physical reality. Look, you can be a nominalist. Let me put that in the chat for somebody who's not familiar with the jargon. Anytime I introduce jargon words, I want to define them. So nominalist is somebody who thinks that only physical realities exist, and then let's say the number 3 or the color red are the names. That's where the word nominal comes from. Nom in French means names. Nomen in Latin means name. So you're namist, basically. Your idea that these things exist in name only, in word only, but the concept of 3 doesn't really exist. What really exists is just the things that we see on the ground. The idea that there's, say, I don't know, three pens here, right? There's 3 pens here, but the number 3, that doesn't really exist, right? That's just a name that we give to the realities here. The problem with that is I can't do mathematical equations with this. Like, I don't carry these pens with me everywhere. I don't. I mean, like, if this is what I'm using when I do mathematical equation, and this is just basic arithmetic, then I would have to carry these with me everywhere. I'd have to say, oh, hold on. You said I owe 34.53. Well, I only have 3 here. I'm sorry, I can't. Like you're just at an impasse. No, round numbers are real things that are non-material. They are immaterial. Sorry to break it to you, but I actually have a video on this, on that, breaking down. If you think that's a bit of a misrepresentation, John, what I do in that video, and you can look at this later, it's actually near the beginning of the video, the idea that the number 3, if I draw it on the board, I usually tell students this. I say, okay, what is this? I draw the number 3. Of course, they're going to say that's 3. And I'd say, well, it's the easiest question all semester, but you got it wrong. Unfortunately, this is not the number 3. It's the symbol for the number 3. Just like these are what symbolize the number 3. They are not the number 3 itself. Because if this on the chalkboard were really the number 3, then I can erase it, and I have now destroyed the number 3, and all of mathematics is into chaos. So what that tells us is that on the chalkboard, that's not the number 3. And it also tells us that the number 3 can't be physical. Because if it's physical, the laws of physics tell us that something that is physical is subject to entropy, and that something that's physical is destructible. So is the number 3 destructible? Of course not.